Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Today this match will be highlighted, and we had a bit of a surprise here because despite the fact that Viniero, so our best left back, was injured, I was nearly sure we would get at least a draw. But unfortunately, this is the final outcome of the match. As you can see, the opponent's qualities were not higher than ours, or at least, well, I wouldn't say they were. No, I'm sorry. Actually, the skills were pretty much balanced out. It's one, for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4 players with 3.5 stars. We had 3, but then the overall opponent's routine was lower than ours. So I was expecting this match to turn out more or less like the match against 90s did, but unfortunately it didn't. And yeah, I don't really have an explanation for this because we had a somewhat thick midfield, so we were supposed to be able to counter this kind of midfield. Those 2 strikers alone, in my opinion, didn't have to be that hard to keep up with. And this guy, on top of that, as you can see, he hasn't got an extremely high routine. So yeah, I cannot really explain the 5-1. Still, the defeat was one of the options, not according to me, but yeah, I have to be honest here. The opponents had probably a tiny bit more skills than we did. So there we go. 56% ball possession for the opponents, 44% ball possession for us, which is somewhat normal. The opponents were playing normal, we were playing very defensive. And actually, I am somewhat impressed by the fact that this percentage is not lower. But, well, let's see the rest. 10 shots for the opponents, 8 shots for us, 9 shots on target for the opponents. Impressive scoring ratio. I really don't know where they got this, because actually our goalkeeper's not as bad as that. And 6 shots on target for us. Our scoring ratio, on the other hand, was very low. And yeah, I think that's basically it in terms of well, 1 penalty as well. Well, I think that's basically it in terms of stats. Let's quickly have a look at the league, because after that we'll have to have a look at our academy. So 27 points, still not extremely far from the target, so the 10th position. Still somewhat confident that we can get there without any well, without too big of a struggle, so to say. So I think this is basically the situation, but we'll focus more on that in, I would say, 3 or 4 matches time, because after that we'll have the final rush of the season, the final 7-8 matches, and that's going to be extremely important, where we sit in that moment and at how many points from the 10th position, if any. So let's have a look at our youngsters. It is Saturday, so we want to see if there's any Ronaldinho in here. So, right midfielder, somewhat decent crossing. It's actually one of the best skills he's got. The marking, tackling, very good. Work rate not impressive, and that turns me off a little bit. On top of that, he's 18 with 3 stars potential. Well, if we take it for granted, a high professionalism, he might even get up to 3.5 stars, but it's going to be late, I'm afraid. And we have quite a few midfielders, both right and left, so I think this is not the case to go on with this guy. Then 17 years of age, interesting. Defensive midfielder, centre. We need one, actually. We need a good one, because Acosta is struggling to get up to his fullest potential, which is 3.5 stars in his case as well. The problem here is the work rate. 3 work rate points, something extremely low for a defensive midfielder. So, but heading is good, tackling is good, marking is good. Well, marking is somewhat decent. To be honest, I can't really decide. I think we'll give him a go and see if he's got a high enough professionalism. In that case, we might even give him a chance to shine. Let's go. Garzonio. He's got very low skills at the moment though. 19 with psychology. Bad professionalism. I'm sorry, mate. What's done is done. So, 3 points potential, 17 years of age. And then defensive midfielder, centre, same thing. Low skills in general, but the work rate is actually higher. The heading skills are not at their lowest. So I think this guy, well, we might give him a chance actually. Let's take a look here. Let's update the training facilities. This guy. And there we have no special professionalism. I'm sorry. This is just not enough in order to earn us some money or some results. So I am afraid today was a quite disappointing youth scouting session. So, what do we have to have a look at? I think we'll have to have a look at the sponsor deals as well. It's nearly time to 110 house. So tonight we'll have to renew our contract with the sponsor. Hopefully it's going to earn us some good money. Well, we're way down here, but well, not a desperate situation at the moment. We're still retaining our 5 million per week as a bonus, so very good. So guys, sorry for giving you these all of these bad news today, but I think this is all I can do. What I hope I'll be able to do on Monday, though, is providing you guys and supporters with a victory. So stay tuned and see you tomorrow for a new lineup video. Bye.